Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and we are back with the banger. Premier League season starts how the Manchester United man, the new signing, Joshua Zirkzee, has done it. He has done the goal to get the win for Manchester United, the first game of the Premier League season, 24-25. It's in the bag. 3 points in the bag for Manchester United with the summer signing, Joshua Zirkzee, scoring a beautiful goal from a Garnacho cross, guys. And loads to get into in Sports with Monga. 2 subscribers away from 100. I would love, by the end of this Premier League weekend, I've hit the 100 and possibly gone to closer to 150. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for enjoying the content. Thanks for supporting it. I hope you will continue to do it, but we have done it. Manchester United win the first Premier League match of the season against Fulham. And a goal from Joshua Zirkzee, the summer signing for us in the 87th minute. Alejandro Garnacho with the assist. And this is what happens when you get a striker. We'll also get into the first game of the Premier League season. Manchester United, everybody's kind of been like, okay, we've made signings. Nusser Mazraoui starting for us in the game. But overall, and it's a very interesting guide. Mazraoui starting, Maguire, Martinez, and Dalot. And it was interesting in my mind to watch the back three, Maguire and Martinez. I would have loved to have de Ligt starting, but he did come on for Maguire and Mazraoui after. It's kind of interesting how the game going to poise. But the first half, the game was pretty much open in my mind. There were no kind of clear winners. Manchester United definitely had better chances for sure, and they could have scored it. Rashford had chances. Bruno Fernandes has had couple of chances. Missed Fulham on there and had couple of one-on-ones or 3v2s and 2v1s. Maguire making an amazing dying level save for us, and that's what we wanted. But overall, it was very, very cagey at the end. 87th minute, we made substitutions. In the 60th minute, Amad Diallo didn't have the best of the games. I think he had an equal game as Marcus Rashford. So I'm interested to see what happens in the next match against Brighton that we play. But important victory for us. Leno keeping the scoring away after chances from Garnacho, Bruno, Mason Mount. In 60th minute, we had the 3 substitutes. As I said, the substitutions the 3 substitutions made were pretty clear. We understood he's not gonna. Erik is not gonna substitute Marcus Rashford, guys, this season. This is one thing is pretty clear to me. He is playing favorites, and I think that's going to be a bigger issue. He continued to play Rashford on the left. I think Garnacho should have played, and Amad Diallo should have continued to play on the right. I think his left foot is a much bigger asset than Garnacho's right. On the right side, it's better to have a left footer, and on the right side you can have on the left side you could have a right footer. Rashford could be substituted, but I think Garnacho is coming back to fitness, so he will have limited limits, I think, in the first. But then when he came on, you could see everything was kind of going through him. They were looking for Garnacho running across and so on and so forth. Kobbie Mainoo, Casemiro, and Mason Mount. I think Casemiro looked better, but I think you could see him tired away around the 67th or the 70th minute mark, where he was not tracking back as much as you would expect him to. And that, I think, you have to understand, you can't keep relying on Casemiro for him to do a good job for you. You need to get a new midfielder. And I think it's important we get Ugarte in before the transfer window closes. Kobbie Mainoo looked knackered by the end. Of course, he's played the Euros. He's played the mid. He's also been at the preseason friendlies and everything. He's played the preseason as well. So it's going to be interesting. Kobbie Mainoo looked really knackered, guys. Get in the comment section below. Let me know what do you think about the performance of Manchester United and Fulham for sure. And again, 2 subscribers away from 100 sub. Thank you for the support. And I would love to by the end of the stream, by the end of the first Premier League game week, if we can hit 100 and close, get to 150. So thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the support. Hope you're enjoying the content, guys. And more to get into, because I want to talk about non-striker starting. Erik ten Hag, again, did not start with a striker. I think Zirkzee is carrying an injury or a knock. He wants to limit his minutes. Højlund, I think, comes back very soon. We don't know yet. Euro has been an issue, of course. Luke Shaw on the left has been an issue for us. But without striker and having Bruno in front, I think you could see like Bruno could have scored 3 or 4, but he's not a striker. He's not an out-and-out striker. The ball passing is kind of he strikes the ball really well, so he could score all of them, but then he didn't. Mason Mount rushed. Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount needs more time to kind of come to form and understand. I think I will give him more time, but I want to understand what really is happening with our friend in Højlund, and basically I want to start see Zirkzee start the games more often. A debut goal for Joshua Zirkzee, guys, the new number 9 that we have signed for 55 million euros already from Bologna, coming in. And you could see him flare up, like in the middle, he was doing everything that you expect him, like the streetwise, like the tiki-taka kind of flicks and so on and so forth. But this confidence in the young man is what's important. Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to get the best out of him, and that is what I'm excited about. Interesting that De Ligt and Mazraoui also came on. Basically, Mazraoui started the game and De Ligt came on late for Manchester United. So all debutants have made, all the new signings have made their first team appearance already, and this is important. This tells us that Erik ten Hag is not afraid, and Manchester United are not going to continue working the way they were. They're going to change some stuff, they're going to improve some stuff, and it's going to be just exciting, guys. I just love the fact what we're watching. We got the win, we have it. It's Joshua Zirkzee time. But De Ligt, of course, gives us a little bit confidence in the back, but we need a left back as well, and we need a centre mid, a better centre mid. I would think we can't keep relying on our friends in Casemiro and McTominay coming back again. I'm like, we've seen this movie over and over when McTominay comes on in the 87th minute. Come on, guys, we need a better midfielder than McTominay for Manchester United. But credit where it's due. I will also give it to Fulham, who had Adama Traore. He was just fire. Like in the first half, he just left Dalot for dust, like he was not even there, guys. Timothy Castagne playing. Timothy Castagne couldn't start. Harrison Reed coming on, Wilson coming on, Kearney coming on, and Raul Jimenez and Stansfield as well. Muniz looked threatening, couldn't do much, didn't score. Emil Smith-Rowe had a good start of the, like, I think he made a debut. He was a transfer. And I think Andreas Pereira looked pretty menacing. They had a couple of chances, but then if you miss chances in the first game, Fulham could have actually scored a goal, but then Manchester looked really dominating. I think, of course, and one thing I would love to kind of say as well, like for both Erik ten Hag and Marco Silva, it's important to understand that this is the first game of the season. There's loads of football coming still, so not a lot to kind of worry about. But then the first fixtures are over. Next for Manchester United is Brighton, which is on 24th of August, and for Fulham it will be for Fulham, it's going to be interesting because they play Leicester in the next match on 24th as well. So both clubs having some interesting games ahead. Manchester United then play Liverpool, and that's going to be the belter, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Till then, drop in the comments and let me know what you think. Joshua Zirkzee is here. We have the first goal. The first substitute, the striker has made his goal. Perfect. Come on, get in. 2 subscribers away from 100. I would love to get to 150 by end of this weekend, guys. Hope you will enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy the video. Loads of content coming from the Sports with Mongha. The Premier League season starting. We're going to review most of the games, the ones that I watch and want to talk about, and transfer window, Formula 1 content coming through your way. So let me in the comments know what you think of the match. Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. First game done. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.